Yes, guys, everything bite-sized here. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're back with another film review and we're looking at Better Call Saul. We're going to go through some of the IMDb reviews. The first one is titled, easily one of the greatest shows of all time. People who are fans of Breaking Bad should definitely watch this. It expands the Albuquerque criminal underworld to unparalleled heights. It's easily one of the most tragic, beautifully written and directed shows of all time, and for me at least it is at the top of my list of favourite shows. It's tied with Breaking Bad. I'm not really someone who's into the crime genre, but this show as well as Breaking Bad are two all-time great crime dramas that I actually love. It's a masterclass of writing and direction. This show is the fastest show I've binged. I finished the first 4 seasons in a matter of 3 days. The next review is titled, It Just Keeps Getting Better and Better, and that's unheard of. Someone is responsible for making this such an outstanding show year after year. The intelligence in dialogue, empathy for characters, twists and expectations are genius. Breaking Bad, The X-Files are 2 other badges of brilliance. We are privileged to be living in this time as we might have been if living during Shakespeare. This is the last review I'm going to read. It's called A Miracle in Television. As of today, it's officially been 9 years since Better Call Saul was released. It's been a little over a year since the finale aired, and I'm still mesmerised about how this crew led by Peter Gould and Vince Gilligan pulled it off again. When Breaking Bad reached its finale, it was hard for me to imagine any other show being able to reach its level, let alone arguably surpass it. And when I heard that there was a spin-off regarding Saul Goodman, I thought maybe the show could have some solid and funny moments and maybe bring a bit of depth towards some beloved Breaking Bad characters. Spin-offs in television are usually seen to me as a fan service or a way to make more money off of a franchise that was loved. That doesn't mean that all of them are bad, but most of them don't have the passion or care that would make you think it was extremely necessary to make a spin-off, especially considering the risk of making previous characters look bad writing-wise. And while Better Call Saul was AMC's idea to make more money off of the franchise, I'm shocked with how the creators and writers were able to make another masterpiece. This show was always meant to be in the shadow of Breaking Bad in my eyes, and I never would have thought of these shows as something that would be deserving to talk about in the same breath as one another, but Better Call Saul took the ball that Breaking Bad was rolling, picked it up and launched it forward. While I think Breaking Bad has peaks that no other show can reach, Better Call Saul was able to do things that its predecessor never could. The depth and writing of these characters are honestly perfect, so much so that I would consider the show's leading Jimmy and Kim to be 2 of the best written characters in television history. And while the cast of this show is extremely stacked, Chuck McGill to me is a character that's honestly overlooked compared to the rest. His character has a pretty clear consensus amongst most people, but there's so much to him and Jimmy's dynamic that it's honestly not as black and white as most people make it out to be. Despite both being objectively wrong in certain aspects of the series, it's really fascinating to me. The main aspect of the show that baffles me is how perfectly timed the arcs are, considering this is a prequel. Every event in the show is written so well and is paced in a brilliant way to the point where no character arc seems to be rushed, yet the show still remains interesting. You think you've reached the pinnacle of a character's journey, then a curveball is thrown that changes everything. That's not even mentioning how balanced both the lawyer side and the cartel side of the show are. When I first started the show, I was eager to get more out of the Mike and cartel portion, but the lawyer side of the story honestly paved the way for the first half of this show and was the most compelling part of the first 3 seasons. My word of advice to anyone who watches this show: 1. Be patient. 2. Understand that this is not Breaking Bad. At some point the show will get very intense, but enjoy what arcs you are given at the time, because before you know it you'll look back and realise you were in the good times of the show. If you watch Better Call Saul after watching Breaking Bad, you might ask for one thing early on, but when you actually get it, you'll realise that the destination wasn't the key, but it was a journey to get there. Considering most of the characters in this show were never supposed to exist, it's safe to call Better Call Saul a miracle in television, whether that was because of an actor wanting to be written off, or an actor having a busy filming schedule, or a throwaway line that created 2 of the greatest characters in the entire universe. It was amazing that Breaking Bad was able to pave the way for one of the greatest shows of all time. But what's even more impressive is Better Call Saul makes it to where Breaking Bad is not even complete without its existence. Wow! That was a really good review. I can't add anything to that really. I love Better Call Saul. It's amazing. I love being able to see Mike's story and how he tries to care for his family. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's amazing seeing Mike's character arc. And Jimmy, how he turns for... Oh, it's just so amazing. I don't know what to say without ruining it. It is absolutely phenomenal. Like seeing like a lot of the like, not plot holes, because Breaking Bad, I don't like saying plot holes when it comes to Breaking Bad, but Better Call Saul fills a lot of the plot out, like you wish you could see more of when you're watching Breaking Bad. It is amazing. Just go and watch it. Anyway, you've been locked into Everything Bite Size. Check out my other content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.